Hello again, everybody. Welcome to Ashland High School tonight. The Ashland Public Schools and WACA-TV and the Tri-Valley League present boys varsity basketball with the Clockers hosting the Westwood Wolverines. And a quick pause here for the Star Spangled Banner. Lineups have been introduced, and the Clockers and the Wolverines are ready to get going. Bob Thacker and Bob Martell with you again for our Tuesday night session. And Bob, we've had two great Tuesday night games, both with the boys. And let's see what happens tonight. I'm hoping for another barn burner.
We can hope. This Westwood team is loaded. Last year came into this gym on December 18th and did a number on the Clockers. They wound up winning 80-37, and most of that crew is back for Westwood. But that's why they play the games. Every game is different. Every year is different. And on the coldest day of 2020 so far, Bob, it's cozy in the Morazy Athletic and Convocation Center. As we're about ready to throw the first ball up.
Players to watch for Westwood, number 14, and he calls himself James McGowan, and number 4, Jack Desertion. Players to watch for the Clockers, 24, Kevin Russell, and the point guard right there is Devin Yules, and he brings the ball up for the Clockers.
A typically scrappy Clocker team. They're fighting, battling every game.
I think they lost to Dedham Friday night. They only have one win on the season, but they've been in a lot of games.
There's Kevin Russell opening things up. First score. A 3.
Kevin Russell, the Clockers rely on his scoring and rebounding.
He's got to score a lot. He's got to do everything, actually.
Here's that McGowan boy. And here's the other one, Tertian. Three-pointer by Tertian, very high, but not good. Out of bounds, Ashland ball. Clockers in white, their home whites.
Yeah,
Westwood in forest green tonight.
Westwood will press.
We're streaming live, and happy to be with you on our Facebook site.
Double team, reverse. Kevin.
Heavy traffic, they take it away.
Could have been a foul, but they allow the contact.
McGowan with a few moves.
Wow.
Boy, did he snake that one in.
Wow.
There's the moves that made James McGowan the leading scorer on the Wolverines this season.
That was a scorer's basket, Bob.
Wow.
Actually hit the bottom of the rim and rolled up and in.
The spin he put on it, Bob, it was tremendous.
Actually went under Kevin Russell's arm.
Yules drives.
They call the offensive foul.
You know, I'm still glad he drove.
You got to go to the hoop.
Yeah, you have to.
You got to be aggressive.
You got to at least make them think about it on defense.
Clockers do not typically press, Bob. They play a half-court defense. They play man. An aggressive man. They'll get some help from Kevin Russell.
Another beautiful play.
Couldn't get there in time.
Give that one to Pat Riley, number 3. Number 23 is Favor Waraboko.
Double team again. Another turnover. This presses.
Strip him. Waraboko stops it.
There's something you don't see that often. Has a great name, Favor Warabowka.
When was the last time we saw a jam at the Moracy Convocation
It's
Center?
been a while.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
no doubt about it.
Yeah, that little late burst, and he has some ups. Left-handed shooter, and he makes the conventional three-point play.
And he's
not that conventional with the jam, though, Bob.
And he's giving us trouble as we try to bring it up. Russell breaks the press on the cut to Augustinelli. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, he's trying to get it to Dom and telegraph that one.
Up and in. Pat Riley knows what he's doing. Timeout Ashland. Westwood 9, Ashland 3.
Riley, not a big kid, but quick to the hoop and knows how to finish. Got great body control, Bob.
Geez, they got him, and they've got Turgeon,
Yeah.
and they've got McGowan, are all the same player.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
Back from last year, and they didn't get any worse. And then they, out of nowhere, they get favored Warabiko, who just flushed that ball effortlessly.
I'm hoping for more. Waraboko, a senior. Bob, can you look in your book? Was he on the club
Let's
last?
see. I don't remember if
Was he a late transfer?
it could be. Like they needed more help.
That might be a JUCO.
Yeah, he was on the team last year.
He was.
Had 2 points in the game.
So he was a sub last year,
Yeah.
it sounds like.
Yeah. Which, maybe that's it. He's emptied the tank. We won't see any more out of him. but that was a pretty impressive
A
flush.
lot of fun. A lot of fun. So Ashland got the first 3 on the Russell tray, and
It's been all-
Westwood's got the last 9.
Almost, mostly off that press, Bob.
They got to break that
Clockers
press.
have to break the press, and I don't like them setting everybody up in the backcourt. You gotta stretch the court a little bit. Instead, they create traffic and an easy double team opportunity for Westwood.
Kavanagh,
here it is.
Augustinelli, Rimza.
That's the way to break it. Patience.
Fast-paced. Russell underneath, can't squeeze it in. Actually, that was Augustinelli.
Augustinelli in traffic, expecting contact. Didn't get it and didn't make the basket.
Where's that? It's up and in. I missed that one. 21?
Yep, 21.
Jonathan Ing.
Even those are going in when he laid it flat.
Kevin for 3. Yes, 2 for Kevin Russell.
A little ray of sunshine. 2 threes by Kevin Russell early, keeping Clockers close enough and in contact.
Boy, is he confident with that shot. Not a moment's hesitation. McGowan answers.
McGowan not shy either.
14-6, Ashland trailing by 8.
These kids can put up some points. Like I said, 80 last year.
Rimza and Kavanaugh play catch. Across to Yules, who's going to try to set something up. But the pressure defense comes to bear from the green. Augustinelli in the lane. Kavanaugh for 3. Wild. Great rebound by Augustinelli, but he couldn't get it in. Kavanaugh pesky on defense. McGowan dishes. Swish! Give that one up at Riley.
Riley 7 early points.
Wow. An excellent Westwood team shooting well.
And they're going to call that one on Kevin Russell, the get-back foul.
No, I
Nope,
saw
I'm
it
sorry.
on 23.
Yeah, he was looking at Kevin's shirt, but he called it on 23 in green, not 24 white. So clock is, without the press, Yule's able to bring the ball up.
Rims it to Russell. Russell spins in the lane. Tough defense. The 3 ball, not this time. Good clear by Jonathan Nig.
Yeah, clock is getting 1 shot too.
Wow, 1 more. Not this time. Yules with the board.
Yeah, kind of an awkward side saddle release there. If that goes down, I'm going to get the car warmed up.
Russell way out. Yules goes down the lane on the dish to Russell. Blocked by Nig.
Late help there.
Got that one.
Number 3.
Great block by Pat
Riley. He's doing everything for Westwood. Clock is there with a takeaway. That's what they need, a few stops. Westwood team looks like they've got some quality and some depth.
Who snuck in on me? It's Brandon Grover, 11 into the game. Russell for 3. Yes!
He's been it, the it man. He's got 3 threes, all 9 points for the Clockers.
17-9, Ashland trailing by 8. McGowan looking to make a play. There's McGowan.
This is a shot, but draws the foul.
McGowan's 14, Turgeon's 4.
Dominic's second foul, I believe. No, his first. Shooting foul.
Very, very soft.
McGowan's got 6 early points, and Riley has 7 early points.
While Yules is out. This could be tough here against the pressure with Clocker's best ball handler out of the game. Dubanowitz gets the assignment.
Makes both ends.
Rimza.
Westwood's 8-2, Bob. Who'd they lose to?
We feel they lost to Hopkinton and maybe Medway.
Huh.
Nice play. Nice pass by
Nice finish there.
Dubanowitz
Brandon Grover.
Grover. 19-11, Ashland trailing by 8. Riley wants to go, takes the long 2, in and out.
Kevin Russell kept that ball alive.
Hastings
with the rebound.
Dubanowitz wants to go down the lane. Oh, down the lane to spin in, Russell!
Russell.
What a play!
2.
Right down the lane. The ball was there and he laid it in.
Nice pass.
19-13, Ashland trailing by 6. Heavy traffic, wild shot. Now the 3 ball. He'll swish. Give that one to Turgeon. Yeah.
His first points.
Jack Turgeon.
He led his team in scoring last year.
Dubanowitz, they take it away, but he got bumped.
Yeah, Mark James, a little contact there.
Jimmy Bean checks in, number 5 for the Wolverines. They've made some substitutions.
Dangerous pass.
Riley almost had the steal. Dubanowitz, the 3 ball, no. Russell puts it up and is fouled.
Yeah, that was about as obvious a foul as you could get. He couldn't lift his arms above his waist. Riley with the foul.
So Kevin Russell trying to add to a 9-point night. Swishes that one. 10 first quarter points, still a minute and 19 left in the first period. Rimza takes a rest, and Ryan Kahn's going to come in when he gets a chance. 2 free throws for Kevin Russell. 11 first quarter points.
Yeah, actually,
Kahn is in, Russell's out.
13 for him. He got
a
lay in there too.
Yeah.
13 of the 15 are Kevin Russell.
Turgeon bringing it up. That could have been traveling, no call. Not tonight, that won't be traveling. Oh, what a move. Didn't go. Good rebound, he got fouled, they didn't call it. He's happy to take the bucket, Connor Daniele.
Connor was wide open and all alone under the bucket, and they wouldn't give him the pass. But he got the rebound and got the foul that basket. 24-15 Westwood.
Dubanowitz, the short jumper, no. Fights for the boards. Oh, a wild hook by Mike Dagg. Does not connect. Good interior pass. Oh, a beautiful move. Jimmy Bean couldn't get it to go. Another tough rebound. Swatted away by Grover. The Clockers have it.
Great hustle.
Dubanowitz dribbles up.
Nice hesitation move, but just couldn't finish off the glass.
Didn't have complete control, did he, Bob?
No.
No good. Woo! Connor Danelli doing damage underneath.
Yeah, he's pretty solid on the boards.
He's there. Dubanovic, good if it goes. It doesn't. First quarter is in the books. And what a good one for Westwood. They lead 26-15. The Clockers haven't played that badly.
They really haven't.
But the Wolverines have been on fire in a fast-paced game. I would say favors them. They have 2 or 3 excellent ball handlers, a great rebounder in Connor Daniele.
Well, 6 players scored for Westwood, Bob, and pretty good distribution. The Clockers has just been all Kevin Russell. He's got all but 2 of the points. Brandon Grover had a pair.
Beautiful bucket, yeah.
But Russell had the other 13 points, and there's only so much a single player can do. He needs some help. And this Westwood team
there were 6 fouls, but I can't remember hardly any of them, right?
Yeah, well, a lot of back and forth action. The press was really effective for Westwood early on. I think they can employ the press whenever they want to, and it just changes the game for them. They get some short court baskets.
Now Yules has had a long rest here.
Yeah. Well, it's rare for a high school game to reach the century mark, and it's only the second quarter, Bob.
Yeah.
But 26 points in a quarter is pretty darn good.
The Westwood squad looks to be high in numbers, too.
Yeah.
What do they get? It looks like more than they have. It's only 12, but it looks like more to me. Yeah, it's 12.
They get a bunch.
So Turgeon's going to start it. There he is. No, Riley couldn't get that one. Russell clears. Out fighting Daniele. Devin Yules. Brandon Grover wants to do something. Bad pass. Tracked down by Hastings. He heads to the basket. He goes behind the back. And another bad pass. Picked off by James. Stops and pops. No. They fight for the boards between 2 Clockers, but Russell comes away with it.
Clockers a little bit out of their offense.
Dag to Russell down the lane. He couldn't control it. He goes to the hardwood. No whistle. Now the jump ball.
Finally the jump ball. Kevin went for a roll there. He could have called a travel, but no call.
I've seen less action in a wrestling match. That was
less movement
that was a
too.
Pin.
Yeah. Wholesale substitutions for the Clockers, Bobby. Russell in the game still, though.
Rimza. Nowhere to go. Another bad pass. Tracked down by Augustinelli. Rimza stops and takes one. No good. Turgeon. Mark James. Oh, good defense. Oh, what a pass. No look. He gets it back. Jimmy Bean putting on a clinic here, not accomplishing anything, but
a lot of
controlling the ball. Finally lets it go out of bounds.
Clocker hustle gets rewarded with a turnover here, and Westwood's going to press off of the side inbound. Clear out.
Yule's going to take it himself. Behind the back twice. Working on Turgeon. Now he loses his dribble. Russell helps him out. Rimza has it. Yules wants to go baseline. Tries to thread it into Russell. He connects.
Yeah, that little skip pass. And
Kevin got wound up there. Yeah. And before he could do anything, he got fouled on the floor. There won't be any shots.
Pat Riley, his second foul. Now the Clockers need some help from elsewhere on offense. They've had some open looks. Kevin out of the game now, and that means somebody else has to take and make a shot.
Grover replaces him. Augustinelli's out there. He's been quiet, as has Dom Cavanaugh. Let's see if they pick it up here. Yeah, with Kevin on the bench.
Pretty effective man defense.
Clockers can't get it in.
Kickball. Clockers will get the ball again.
I think he did that on purpose. I think Yules was looking for that.
Yeah, he might have been facing a 5-second violation there.
Cavanaugh's the one to go to. Cavanaugh's not looking.
Up top.
Augustinelli goes down the lane. Blocked inside by Danelli.
And Andre reaches to try to recover that ball. Just couldn't get there. And Off the clock is Westwood ball. The Wolverines, I wonder if they picked that just because it has a W, or are there actually Wolverines in Westwood?
It's a vicious animal, as you know.
Much worse than a coyote.
And they're all over Westwood. They're at the shopping centers. It's horrible.
Roaming the neighborhoods.
Children can't play outside, so they play basketball.
That's what they do, and they get pretty good at it.
Jimmy Bean kicks it out. Oh. Boy, he banks that one, but it doesn't fall.
Well, Westwood's cooled off a little bit.
Ribs tightened up on McGowan a little.
We're a little more than 2 minutes in.
Yules goes by him and dishes underneath. Who got it? Dominic Kavanaugh.
Kavanaugh.
From Devin Yules. (26-17) Ashland trailing by 9.
5.5 left in the second period. Bob, that was the first basket.
Wow. Blocked by Russell.
Yeah, Russell back in the game and makes his presence felt right away with a left-handed block.
Well, you watch McGowan try to answer that. Oh, what a drive. Sweet drive by Mark James.
Mark James, his first bucket.
Saw a lane and took it.
Yeah. These kids aren't shy about playing aggressive offensively.
Rimza has it. Augustinelli. That's going to be out of bounds. Going to be Ashland ball. 17 on the shot clock. Just under 5 to go until halftime. The Clockers are down 11. And who's checking in? Oh, it's Nig. But that takes Connor Danelli out, so Clockers don't lose anything.
No, he played well. Connor Danelli was pretty effective in there.
And let's see if the Clockers can take advantage of him. Yules loses it and then kicks it out of bounds.
Steve St. Martin coaching in the Westwood team. He's going to be...
Is that the coach?
Yeah, he's been there for a while. He's going to be feeling pretty comfortable with this squad.
Geez, and he dressed too for the game.
They all the coaches are suited up.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I kind of
like college.
Yeah.
Well, like what college used to be.
What college used to be, yes.
Wow. I guess he figured it didn't matter. Just get it off and take the foul shots. But a beautiful steal. He gets it back. Oh, a fake dunk. Fails.
That's the dunk equivalent of an air ball.
Rimza throws it away.
Oh. Jake made a beautiful fake there. Had the shot and decided to pass.
Who was that? Was that Favor who missed that dunk?
Yeah.
Favor Waraboko. Did he get? He changed his mind or something?
I think he was
halfway?
not quite sure.
Yeah.
He let the rim jam him. So.
And he had two hands on the ball, and he hadn't. The momentum wasn't right. And
you never had that problem, Bobby.
No, just flush it. Don't even think.
Go up.
Yeah.
Flush down. And if it ain't there for some reason, just lay it in. But that was a two-handed rim dunk. You don't get 1 point, half a point for that.
Kavanaugh.
A little
finds Augustinelli. Nice floater. Just looked like it was going to go, but didn't.
Nice move, but got to finish.
McGowan wants to keep shooting. He's the scorer. Interior pass, Jimmy Bean, his left-handed move, but he leaned in nicely to get the foul and the foul free throws.
Mason Dubanowitz with his first foul, contesting that. That was a nice spin move. He did a beautiful little fake middle drop step to his right and drew the foul.
Yeah, just the way you're supposed to.
Yep, just didn't make the hoop.
Oh. Looked like he was going to be bailed out on that free throw, but
Yeah.
Grover and Kahn check in. Augustinelli and somebody else check out. Dominic Kavanaugh. Second free throw. That's better. Another sub. We're going to see a new player for the Wolverines. Brad Nelson, number 13. Full court pressure.
In the press again. Pass to beat the press.
Rimza
Double
against
team. There you go.
And they throw it away.
Unforced error. The press is effective. Even if you don't take the ball away, Bob, if you're forcing that kind of pass, you get the turnover.
Nobody there, Bob. That ball was fired.
Yeah. I think Russell was the intended, but he's only 6'6", so.
New kid had a shot, didn't take it. Oh, what a pass. Snig underneath. And one.
Nice little drop down. Ing finishes.
Oh, what a smart play, huh?
Yeah, nice little lay down there.
Was that Mark James who made that pass? I think.
Yeah.
31-17. Ashland suddenly down 14.
Not much scoring in the second period. That's 5 for Westwood, 2 for the Clockers. A very different period than the first period.
Shot Ahmad checks in for Ashland, number 3.
Ing makes his free throw.
Khan in trouble, takes it himself. Ahead to Russell, up and in.
That's a nice play, huh? Kevin's first points of the second period is he rested for a bit. He's got 15 on the half, 15 out of 19.
James the point guard now, but Gowan keeps firing and he's lost his range.
Yeah, all of a sudden, they came out red hot, but this period they...
Dabano, it's dishes, gets it back, and gets it tipped away. It's white ball. Waraboko is a handful on defense, Bob. You're never safe with the ball when he's around. He's got quick hands.
Yeah.
Brandon Grover out deep. Dabanowitz against Waraboko. Goes every direction. Another good pass. Russell turnaround. In and out. Ning clears. They find Riley's back in the game, number 3. Who took that one? Is that was Riley?
Number 3, Riley.
34-19. Ashland trailed by 15. Dabanowitz in trouble again, and Waraboko steals it again. Ahead to Riley. He lays it in. 2 Clockers go down, but there's no foul.
I think they fouled each other.
36-19, a 17-point lead. The press causing all kinds of trouble.
They haven't.
Russell stripped. James up and in. 38-19. They've doubled up. They get it in. Khan in trouble. They go backwards to Ahmad. He loses it. Into James. He lays it in.
Might be a good time for a timeout. And here it comes.
Timeout Ashland.
As all of a sudden, Westwood with the press, they've doubled up Ashland. 40-19. I know mathematically it's not double bar, but it's pretty close.
It was, yeah. It was.
That press is very effective.
One thing I've noticed when the Clockers are pressed, they go backwards.
Yeah.
You know, they're not looking up the court; they're looking back.
Yeah.
And immediately,
they don't have an effective press break. It's one pass and hope. Sometimes you can go backwards to go forwards. That's what Steve White's saying, but you can't go backwards all the time. We get the Clockers again tonight, Bobby, and the cheerleaders are out here exhorting them. Stephen Marks, too, roaming the gym, making sure that nobody gets out of hand, because this crowd looks like it has the potential to explode at any moment.
I was glad to see Billy Graham here tonight, too, a former champion of the 1998 championship team, Tri-Valley League champion team.
Yeah.
Clockers are 5-time Tri-Valley League champions, most recently in 2014, when they won their first 19 games of the season.
Magical season. This one has been a struggle, Bob. The Clockers ever scrappy. They don't give up, but they just haven't solved this press in Westwood up 40-19. They're not going to stop pressing.
And can I say this? The league seems to be very tough.
Yeah.
I don't see any weak sisters in the league this year. And the Clockers have some pretty good players and play pretty well, but finding wins hard to come by. Just one on the season. And then as
well, they've been in a few games. They just they're offensively challenged. They have to learn how to finish games, and they have to learn how to break the press.
I guess they're 1-9. Westwood comes in 8-2. They're one of the 2 best teams in the league. Hopkinton is the best team in the league, and Westwood is 1 game behind them. Russell and Dubanowitz. Khan goes in hard and gets fouled. Credit Ryan Khan with a strong move.
Yeah, Ryan head down, quick first step, beat his man to the left and drew the foul.
41 seconds until halftime. Clockers hit a big hole. Wide left. Michael New, number 11, into the game for the Wolverines. Also number 10, Daniel Delorey, seeing some action. There's a swish by Khan.
His first point of the night and gets the Clockers to 20. Clock is still playing man. Good switching man, good aggressive man. Just Westwood gets
The
that
bomb.
open
No.
shot. Yeah,
They're over the board.
nice rebound.
The press is off. Khan strong down the baseline. Couldn't get it to go.
Got to the rim. Just
10 seconds left. Bad pass. He's bailed out.
8 seconds.
Goes off a clocker
first-
and Westwood retains.
Westwood ball.
8.1. In it goes. James wants to make a pass. He does. Time goes off.
That's a double
2
dribble.
seconds left. Three-pointer is short. It's halftime at Ashland High School. Westwood 40, Ashland 20. And Kevin Russell with, let's see, Bob, what, 17 of 20?
He's got 15 points. Yeah.
15 out of the 20.
Yeah.
Brandon Grover's got 2. Ryan Kahn has 1. And who has the other basket?
Did you say Brandon Grover?
Yeah,
Yeah, and Dom Cavanaugh has a bucket.
Kavanaugh has a
Yeah,
bucket.
yeah.
That's Ashland's 20. Westwood, the press, driving them in the second period and opening this game up. Clockers are down 20. The second half is coming up very quickly. Stay with us. You're watching Ashland High School Varsity Sports on WACA-TV, streaming live on Facebook. Okay, we're back for the second half. Westwood 40, Ashland 20. A quick rundown on the scoring, Bob.
Yeah, for Westwood, Mark James snuck in with 6, Pat Riley with 11, Terzian with 3, James McGowan with 7, Jonathan Ing with 5. For Ashland, all Kevin Russell, pretty much 15.
Right away.
And right away,
Wadaboka lays it in.
Favor. The first 2 of the second half.
Clockers go with this same starting lineup, featuring Augustinelli, Yules, and Jack Ribsa finally takes one. Jake, I should say. He's going to take 2. Yes, Jake
There we go.
Ribsa. Stay with it.
Rimsa, they give him the 3. He should have given him a 3. Keep firing. Dom, clever basketball player, came down with nothing to do and put the ball on the floor because he hadn't dribbled. Not a travel. He used his dribble.
Terzian had a long rest in that first half. He's
did.
back out there.
Yeah.
And this kid was hot. That one's up over the
That should be,
backboard.
yeah.
Ashland ball.
And it is out of bounds off the clock. Westwood still pressing. Yules waits for him
Yules
to clear
against
out.
McGowan. Goes by him. Still has his dribble. Now he pulls it up. Gets it in to Kavanaugh. Pass intended for Russell. Intercepted by Riley. He hustles it up.
Clockers can't afford not to take care of the ball, Bob. They're trailing by 19. They've got to play very, very, very well on every possession, defensively and offensively.
Oh, Ning.
Ing, backdoor cut, nice move. That's the mark of a good team, well coached.
Russell and Yules. Oh, a bad foul, and he knew it.
Yeah. Favor, if they call it on him, that's his 3rd.
Clockers need 3 threes. They need like 10 unanswered
They
points
need something, a little run here.
to give Westwood something
Yeah.
to think about. Yules against McGowan.
At least at this point, Bob, they figured out how to break the press.
They open at the foul line and doesn't even look at the rim. Down the lane, Kevin Russell can't get it to go.
Yeah, got himself caught a little bit too deep and bottom rimmed it.
Riley lost the dribble, but it went to McGowan. They dish it out. He's not happy with that. He throws it away.
Head man.
Rims ahead to Augustinelli. Up and no good, but he's going to shoot free throws.
That's the way to head man the ball. He had a step on the field, drew the foul. Ing with his first foul. And Andre with his first point. And that ball was reluctant to go down, but it did.
Two of two for Andre Augustinelli.
Shooter's roll there. Clock is not doing anything easy on offense, but they're hustling. They're working.
Ning again, blocked by Kavanaugh. Tom said, no,
What?
You're not going to be laying this one in.
You're not getting the layup.
Yeah. I don't know. Did Andre block that or?
No, Dom.
Yeah.
And he drew the foul, and they're going to let Ing shoot on that one, so they consider that a shooting foul.
Yeah, as do I. Good form, but couldn't get the bounce. One more coming. Wow.
Misses both. Kevin up and over to get the rebound.
Yules and Russell. Yules. And he throws it away.
And the clock is another unforced error. They just don't need to turn the ball over. They played good defense on the other end, get the break with 2 missed free throws and give the ball right back. Clock is set up.
Very much in a hurry, Bob,
Yeah.
when they have the ball.
Yeah.
I noticed that.
Be quick, but don't hurry.
Mullen thought he saw a plasma. Riley, I should say.
Ing, another basket.
Dish to Ning, and Ning finished.
He's been pretty solid inside, Bob.
NG Ning. Kevin Russell inside, in trouble. Turnaround, nope.
Yeah, Kevin's kind of forcing the offense right now.
McGowan finds his range. I should say refines it.
Yeah, McGowan.
Rimza. He wants to go, and he does. Fouled on the way.
Look like they got him on the floor.
Turgeon picks up his first. And Devanowitz comes in. Augustinelli and Yules come out.
Possession.
Oh, wait, we got a new player. Who is this? The seldom seen Jeff Dollaway, number 12, is in the game, and he has the ball. Hastings can't find it. Uh-oh, here, look out. Up and in, and one.
Mark James finished that one left-handed. Drew the foul. Get bopped in the nose.
Three-point play. 52-25. Ashland down 27.
Mark James, limited minutes. He's got 9 points.
And a steal, almost.
Clock is just getting themselves into trouble. Double team.
Panicking, Bob. There's a lot of panic in there. A lot of panic on offense. A lot of panic when we have the ball. You got to be cool. And you got to be ready for the ball, too. Hastings up and in.
There it goes. Shea Hastings, nice finish into the pressure.
Kavanaugh comes out, Grover goes in.
Substitutions, we can only have 5 on the floor. That's something they'll probably figure out.
Hastings makes a
second we
basket,
had 6.
makes a basket and gets benched.
I think the subs had been decided before that, but come back here. Let Shea stay in the game.
McGowan adds to his total with
He's got some nice
a
quick
nifty
moves.
move.
Quick.
Dubanowitz doubled, gets it off to Dalloway. He may have traveled. Dubanowitz and Dalloway pushed deep. Good pass. Grover has it. Can't do anything. Dubanowitz has it. Finds Dalloway. He wants to post up for some reason, and O'Malley takes it away. Ahead to James, another 2.
James knows how to finish. Tell you, they have no problem headmanning the ball, and they know how to break.
Ryan
Good fast breaking
Kahn.
team.
Jeff Dalloway's lost his dribble.
Here we go. Here we go, Ashland. Here we go.
Oh. Timeout, Ashland.
Timeout clock is they've had their chances in this period as well, Bobby, and they just, like you said, they're rushing, they're hurrying, they look a little bit nonplussed when they're on offense. They don't have to, They came out of the halftime looking a little bit more paced and under control. That changed pretty quickly. Westwood, they're quick, they press, they play good defense, they double team well, and when they do get a turnover, they run. Kevin Russell taking a little bit of a rest now, maybe to think about it, get his offensive mind set again. They need offense from somewhere. They're not getting much from anywhere. They've got Reams had a 3-point basket this half. Shea Hastings a hoop. Andre Agustinelli 2 free throws. That's been it so far. Clock has trailed 40-20 at the half. So by 20 points, and
Russell
we're pretty
back
close,
in with
pretty
this,
close to 30 points now.
Russell in with this unit. Russell all the way in, blocked but fouled.
Draws the foul. Yeah.
Daniele had the block, but he
started
also
off
fouled
at the hash, Bob, and drove the distance. It's the only way to go to get fouled.
Cans it.
Kevin, 13 first quarter points, had just a bucket in the second. 2 free throws here.
He made all his free throws tonight.
Yeah.
Clockers press.
Well,
Wolverines break it 2-on-1. Danelli blocked. Dag to Russell. Look out. Hard pass to Dalloway. He passes it underneath. It wouldn't go for Kahn.
back and forth.
Short jumper, wild.
Had a really good look at it, but just
just
pushed it to the right.
Just couldn't believe how far off it was.
Yeah. He did get a little piece of rim, so that was...
Russell at the top of the key, takes it, can't get it. Rebound, Kahn. Dalloway.
He's played with a lot of energy, Ryan Kahn.
Finds Dag, he bowls in. The little jumper's wild right. Kahn blocked, gets his rebound, but he stepped out of bounds.
Well, we think he stepped out of bounds. There's 7 lines over there. He may have been in bounds, but they thought he was out of bounds. Ryan Kahn, well, he was in there, Bob, brought a lot of energy.
Yes, he did. Clock is pressing. Down 27 points, full court pressure. It's energized the team, but they can't stop that.
Brad Nelson with his first bucket of the game.
Dabanowitz gives up his dribble. Jeff Dollaway with a good move into the lane. He carries it. Dag is in too deep. Dollaway takes a three, swatted away, and stolen by Delory.
Nice block and nice
Russell
steal.
up and in on the steal.
Kevin laying in wait there. Picked his pocket. Easy bucket.
Whew. Long pass by James, intercepted by Hastings. He starts it back.
And there's the
gets
power,
it to Dabanowitz.
power of the press bar. Another turnover for the Clockers.
Dollaway. The last second found Hastings. Swish.
And there's Shea.
Three ball.
Clockers a little spark here. The press has helped.
Bombs away. No. Hastings the board. Ahead to Russell. They slow it up. Clock is down 24 now.
We always say maybe looking for the last shot, but they never do.
12 seconds. Russell takes it in and goes, I think, to the free throw line. We'll see.
Yeah.
He is.
Block. Toughest call. Ref has to make the block charge call.
James and Russell yapping at each other. No good. One more to come. Arshad Ahmad comes in. He's wears number 3. Short again. Russell goes down fighting for the board. Dag loses it. Westwood ball. 5 seconds left in the third period.
You're going to press, they're going to press. Oh,
James on the rush. Carries it, no call. That won't count. And it swishes.
no basket.
Reminiscent of what happened to Mason Dabanowitz last game.
Almost had a miracle.
58 for Westwood, 34 for Ashland. Clockers outscored only 18 to 14 that period as the Clockers used the full court press that was effective against the Wolverines.
Well,
got them some baskets and increased their energy tremendously, Bob.
Yeah, they were getting pretty dispirited, and then when the coach said, "Let's go press," good things happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was good to see. Maybe use that again against
Well, hope so. And
another opponent when you're not down
yeah,
27,
use it to
29
get ahead.
points. Yeah.
Yeah, that and Ryan Kahn, good energy out there.
Sure. They the
Shea-
subs really showed well, didn't they?
Shea Hastings, 5 points that period.
Yeah.
Did a nice job. Jake Rimsey, his first points, and there was a 3. So, a little bit of face saving there. 18-14 that period. They still lose the period, but they acquitted themselves pretty well. We go into this final stanza.
Jeff Dollaway didn't look bad.
No.
In his first action that we've seen this season here on Tuesday night basketball.
But the clock is down 24, Bob.
Dabanowitz against Michael Noon. Michael Dag down the lane.
Hit the
Wow.
clock. Hit the clock, and he hit
Wow.
the deck. Little contact there, but no call.
Mike, what did he hit? The side of the backboard and the
He
clock?
got the side of the clock there, yeah. In the press.
10-second line in jeopardy. They lose it.
And there's
Hastings with the ball. Clocker press works again.
Yeah, that hero pass there didn't work. And
Kevin for 3. No. Rebound. Dag fights for it. Westwood's Connor Danelli comes away with it. Intercepted by Hastings.
Hastings, nice step in.
His second pick in a row. Shea down the lane. Short jumper, no. Dag fights for the boards. Dag is relentless. Number 15, Michael Dag.
He's motivated. Clocker ball.
Arshad Ahmad. They get it to Russell. Wow. Tough pass,
Yeah.
complete. Shea wants to do something. He's at the baseline. The jumper. Swish. Shea Hastings.
Shea feeling it.
Lead is cut to 22. Full court pressure. Russell got a hand in, and they called the foul just before Ahmed was about to lay it
It's
in.
going to happen, but that's good hustle.
Only Kevin's second foul tonight. Here comes Kevin Early, number 12, into the game.
Clock is going to keep pressing.
Kevin Hurley getting a chance. They clear the timeline. Another bad pass
Yeah, almost
is
a back door.
retrieved. Delory. He walks. Oh,
Yeah, he got a little bit of contact before that made him walk. But it did look like a shuffle, didn't it?
well, maybe I didn't. Maybe the whistle was before I saw the walk.
Mike Tag out of the game, but he played well while he was in there. Good job, good hustle.
Oh. Tabanowitz, a hard block. Gets knocked down.
Yeah, that's a good move. It's not hard to shoot turning away from your shooting hand, but he drew the contact. Spun clockwise.
They gave it to Rimser, I guess. Huh?
Yep.
Good form. Michael, no, who is it? It's number 10, right?
Yep.
Danny Delory. Brendan Donegan, 22 into the game for Westwood. This is the second. It's a 23-point lead. The Clockers are still playing, and Urbanowitz is fouled.
Right back at you.
Mason Urbanowitz, the junior.
Mike Noon was waiting
Getting a
for
lot of
Mason
action
and
tonight. Yeah.
chest on chest. 16 fouls for Westwood, 5 for the Clockers. Clockers will be in the 1-and-1 penalty on the next foul.
Mules, Rimsud
Somebody.
back in the game. Russell for 3. Yes!
Oh, that was quite a shot with a hand in his face.
Look at the full court pressure. Westwood pulls it up. They're not over the 10-second line yet. Now they are. The lead has been cut to 20. 6 minutes left. Hand in the face. Works. Russell the board.
Russ doing it at both ends.
Behind the back. Down the lane. No basket. But he got fouled.
Well, they called
It's
the
offensive.
They called the offensive.
He's at the line, waiting for the ball. Westwood is preparing to inbound. No. Okay, now he gets it.
Yeah.
Full court pressure.
Well, and they should press the whole rest
They
of the
break
way.
it easily this time. Oh, all by himself. Blocked.
Nice get back there.
Brandon Grover.
Grover, beautiful block.
Rimsdale loses.
Oh, all by himself lost the ball. Oh, took a little shuffle there. They're not going to call much.
No,
time.
it has. Traveling has not been called except once tonight. There's another traveling.
Well, that was hands-on.
Hands on the ball.
Yeah, Grover, I believe.
Who is this? Kevin Hurley. Kavanaugh checks back in.
Kevin, an ugly-looking free throw that time. Rolls the second one up and over the rim. Oh,
Stripped.
just quick hands, good left-hand lead.
He
Can't
missed the
finish, though.
layup. Grover throws the bows. Rimsa plants and short arms a 3. Saved by Kahn. Grover in. Brendan Grover.
Nice hustle, nice recovery. Grover finishes.
Clock is within 19.
Clock is pressing, but Westwood didn't give much of a chance to set up.
3-pointer. Yes!
Delory.
Oh, wow. Confound it. Drilled it up too hard. Grover battles underneath and loses it.
A good battle, good compete level.
Brandon Grover
He was 2-on-1 and
giving everything he has tonight. Bad pass. They got away with it.
threw it to a spot. That worked
Yeah.
out for him, huh? 4 seconds on the clock. Westwood not too much of a hurry to get a shot off.
Dominic Cavanaugh with the board. Yules. Oh, no, look behind the back. It doesn't go.
Players still picking themselves up under the basket. As we're down
Three
the
ball.
other end.
No. Cavanaugh tips it to Grover. Cavanaugh takes it. No.
Kids are working hard, but there's just not a lot of results offensively.
Ashland's down 22 points, 63-41. We're under 3 minutes left in the game. Westwood and Ashland from Ashland High School. Bob Thacker, Bob Martell. Thrilled to bring you tonight's game, streaming live on Facebook.
Don picks that one off the floor, a little short.
Cavanaugh again. Not this time. Grover, relentless. He's going to shoot. No, he's not. Or is he?
He will.
Yeah, penalty
Yeah.
101 situation.
Wholesale substitutions, except for the shooter should still be out there. I think they took the shooter off the floor, and I think he has to be out there.
It's a 1-on-1. And here he comes.
Brandon was going for a drink of water, but he has to go back in, and someone.
So we're going to go
Someone
with
has
6.
to sit down.
Nope. Augustinelli's going to slide off.
There you go.
Good form. 2:32 to go. Westwood 63, Ashland 42. Ashland High School Varsity Sports only on WACA-TV. Streaming live on Facebook. Basketball Tuesdays and Fridays, boys or girls. Follow the Clockers on WACA-TV Facebook.
There's a pick.
Ahmed had a steal, but they restole it. Ahmed's like a pinball out there, Bob.
Yeah, he's
He's everywhere.
racing the ball.
3 ball. Mike Noon.
Mike Noon, that's a big 3, I think, for him. He doesn't look like he likes to shoot. He's a good distributor, good dribbler.
Jeff Dalloway gets the bounce.
There we go.
Dalloway on the board.
His first bucket, then it's a nice shoot, but he laid on the front rim softly.
Full court pressure again. Dalloway goes for the steal, but commits the foul. .147 to go. Westwood 66, Ashland 45. And it was exciting to see the pressure by the Clockers in the 4th period, Bob.
Yeah, I like that. That was the best part of this game, I think,
Yeah.
as the clock is throwing the press.
And it was
just a
enjoyable
level
to
one.
watch Kevin Russell produce in the 1st period. Shea Hastings had some good moments, and there's another one.
Nice continuation play. Shea Hastings, nice finish.
What's he get tonight? He's got to have
He's got
10.
9 points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he makes this, he'll have 10 tonight. And Grover, what did he chip in with?
Grover, all
out
his
of the
points.
game.
He's got 2, 4, 6 points.
Hastings off the board.
Straightaway bank. Shea called that one.
Cuts it to 18. Full court pressure, down 18 with 1:39 to go. Stolen by Kavanaugh, restolen. Jump ball, no, a foul.
Can he tease him up? I don't know what happened there.
So it was a little too rough in the
I'm
corner
not sure if
there?
he said something, but
fighting
he,
for the ball?
yeah, that was pretty straightforward, fighting for the ball.
Looked
Maybe
clean.
he did foul, but may have said something. It'll be a T, 2 free throws, possession.
Trying to sort it out here. I think it was green ball anyway. Green was going to the line
Yeah.
anyway. Number 2, Kyle Murray in the middle of this for Westwood. What's he going to have, a 1 on? What is this? No, Ashton's got, so it's
You get 10.
2 plus 2, right?
Yeah,
4 free throws. I guess he can be subbed out for the technicals.
yeah. But so far, so good for him.
Keep him in there with a 20-point lead and 1.5 minutes to go. Boom. No. Got a little too bouncy at the line there.
Yeah.
Lost his rhythm for a minute.
Well, it's a repetitive motion. Once you have those first 2 down, don't change anything.
He leans forward a little.
Yeah.
Missed his last 2. It's Westwood ball out of bounds because of the technical.
Well, 2 for 4 from the free throw line for Kyle Murray. And Westwood gets the ball.
Ahmed guarding closely, swiping. Kept it in bounds. Stolen
Nice
by
steal.
Galloway. To the hoop. No. Who's got it? Hastings. No. Westwood comes away. Again, Ahmed in the mix.
Well, tied up there, but not long enough, apparently. Oh,
A foul on the hand by Augustinelli.
I think he called that one a Dalloway. But a little touch foul, Bobby.
Nothing. Almost
Yeah,
nothing. You're right. It is Dalloway's.
Yeah, sometimes they're trying to control the tempers and the tempo.
No good.
McNoon misses that one. Cluckers have not backed off, Bob. They're still swarming into the game.
Yes. Playing harder than ever.
The press made a big difference.
Under a minute left. Shea Hastings airballs it.
They're trying to do a little too much.
Ahmed,
Yeah,
very pesky.
very quick.
He's tied up. Almost a steal by Khan. Khan playing tough defense. Ahmed goes down. And a three-pointer. Ahmed gets up. Official timeout. Number 3 is going to be coming out of the game. Ahmed, I know it was an eye
Looks
problem
like he
or
got
something,
hit
but he went down.
the right eye and comes out of the game. Played with a lot of spirit, a lot of intensity, a lot of quickness when he was in there.
Clock would like to break 50. Holloway, the step back 3. Yes! The game's over. You do that, you win.
You do that, it's like horseshoes, it's a hanger. That's a turnover, unfortunately. There's a foul before the clock starts. Devin Ewells.
Trying to get position, I guess, on that
He'll
inbound.
walk all the way down the other end and shoot two. And sometimes what the officials do at the end of a game like this, Bob, because they sense a little bit of high spirit, they'll take the air out of the ball by starting to blow the whistle.
You know, it's still only 7:15. The game's still only an hour and, hour and 15 minutes.
Quick game, and despite the score, it's been a good game to watch.
Swish, good form. Kevin Hurley.
A lot of these kids are getting late minutes that don't usually get to play this much and taking advantage of it. Hurley, for instance, 6 points in this fourth period.
Holloway says it's my turn.
Draws the foul.
Is he going to shoot?
Yeah, he should be shooting.
It's going to be a one-on-one. He's going to make the first to get the second. This may be the Clockers' last best chance to hit 50. He's got to make them both. Got to get the first one. Yes. Jeff Holloway. Intense pressure. A 25-point game. It's up. He pushed it. He got the shooter's bounce. The Clockers hit 50.
That was an ugly-looking bounce, but it rolled in. And here's a turnover.
Bad pass.
No.
Breakaway. He turned down the jam.
Well, he wasn't favor, but
Michael Noon was thinking about jamming it. He had a breakaway. At the last minute, he remembered he was only 5'7". And had no ups and let it go. Final score from Ashland High School, Westwood 74, and Ashland hit the magic 50.
Did hit the 50 mark. And, 50, not a bad score for a high school game, but Westwood commanding lead off that press early, wound up winning 74-50. Along what we used to call garbage time in that game, because the outcome had been decided fairly early.
It was decided in the second period, Bob.
Yep.
Although the Clockers were down 26-15 after the first, you still felt like they were in it because Russell was shooting lights out, had 3 3-balls in the first period.
Yeah, he kept them in at the first period. You can't do that for a full game. He would have had 60 points if he did that.
Full court pressure by Westwood in the second period. Despite cold shooting, they led 40-20 at halftime, thanks to that pressure backcourt defense in the second period. And the third period was pretty much more of the same as the lead got up to 24 points. And the fourth period was everyone got to play, and the fun in the fourth period was the Clockers' full court pressure on Westwood.
Yeah.
And it worked, and it was fun, and it energized the whole gym. And the boys really got into it a little bit.
Energized the team, and I think it maybe showed coach something that if you press it, it can be effective. Even if you don't get the turnover in the backcourt, Bob, you run the clock down, you affect the passing. They had a lot of turnovers with long passes that Westwood tried to make into the front court. It was a pretty effective press for them. Westwood's press in the beginning of the game was just much more effective, and they dominated the first half.
That's second unit for Ashland, Bob. Mason Dubanowitz, Shea Hastings, Michael Dagg, Ryan Kahn, Jeff Holloway, and Arshad Ahmad and Brandon Grover, who played a lot in the first half as well. They really brought some excitement and effort to the gym in the second half, particularly in that fourth period.
It was what we talked about last game, this game, Bob, is that the Clockers need to find offense somewhere other than just Kevin Russell. They didn't have much of a distribution. I mean, he had 22 points. Shea Hastings had 10. Shea looked like a man on a mission tonight.
It's good to see.
In the second half, when he got his chance to control the ball and look for his offense, he put up 10 second half points, which was big. Hopefully he takes that into the next game the rest of the season, and he looks for his offense.
So Russell had 22?
22.
Hastings 10.
10.
Holloway 4, Grover 6.
Yeah. Ryan Kahn had 1. Dom Cavanaugh had a bucket. And that was the total scoring, 50 points.
Yules didn't score.
Right.
I thought Rimza had.
Rimza had 3. I'm sorry. Yep. Yep. He had a 3.
Ahmad did not score, played but did not score.
Yeah.
Dag played but did not score.
Correct.
And Dubanowitz, of course, played a lot but did not score. Doesn't look for his shot, really. Max Dever, Evan Letashevsky, Spencer Roth did not play. And Andre Gostinelli played but did not score. So that's it for Ashland.
Yeah.
Who had the Westwood points?
Wow, this is interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 players scored for Westwood. Mark James had 11. And a lot of these players didn't play much in the second half because the outcome was already decided. Kyle Murray had 2. Pat Riley had 11.
All in the first half.
Terzian had 3. Jimmy Beam had 1. Dan Delory had 4. Mike Noon had 4, all in the second half. Hurley had 6, all in the second half. Brad Nelson had a bucket. James McGowan, who was good early, had 5 third-quarter points, sat out the fourth, wound up with 12.
He's their leading scorer, and he is again tonight.
Yeah, Ing had 9 on the game, and when they got on the ball on the box, he was pretty effective. Favor Horovico with that early jam highlight film had 5 points in the game, and Connor Danielli had 4 points on the game for a total of 74.
So because the scoring, because they used so many players, the Westwood coach St. Martin for Westwood, the scoring got completely spread out because they all could play and they all could shoot.
And you had plenty of chances to get everybody in the game. The Clockers wound up with 7 players scoring, some of whom didn't score until the second half. Some of the ones that scored in the first half didn't play in the second half very much or score much. It was one of those games where if you looked at real stats, you'd probably look at the first half, maybe the beginning of the third quarter. The game was decided fairly early, 40 to 20 at the half, and Westwood cruises to a 74-50 victory.
Our great crew tonight included 2 Kotobs, Mackey and Jordan, and 1 Tebow, Cam. And tonight's game was produced and directed by Tom Hamilton.
Nice job.
Thanks to those boys for a great job again tonight. And all that's left, and this is a tough one, it's the Bob Martell player of the game.
Well, like I mentioned before, Bob, a game of 2 halves. And if you look at the first half, Kevin Russell kept the Clockers in it. So first half, he's the player of the game.
Yep.
He wound up with 15 points in the first half. Second half, he still contributed. He's a terrific ball player. But Shea Hastings and Brandon Grover, a lot of hustle. There was a lot of hustle tonight. Those 2 players would get my second half players of the game.
You're entitled.
I get 3.
choices.
I get 3 this game.
Good choices.
Yeah.
That'll wrap it up here from Ashland High School. My partner's Bob Martell. I'm Bob Thacker. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.